Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to remove the lenses on your authentic original Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses. So these frames are made out of acetate, so they're going to require heat to remove the lenses. So we can apply heat with putting them in very hot water. Usually using the hottest water directly from your tap will work good. You're looking for around 130 to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. You definitely do not want to use boiling water because you can hurt yourself and the sunglass frames. Now, if you don't want to use hot water, that is completely fine. You can also use a hair dryer or a heat gun to apply heat to the sunglass frames. Now, I also want to mention this video is strictly for demonstration purposes only. Do this at your own risk. You could definitely get burned while doing this process and potentially could also break your frame. So again, do this at your own risk. So if you use the hot water method, just submerge the frames for 30 to 45 seconds and then simply dry them off as soon as you pull them out of the water before attempting to remove the lenses. Now, if you want to use the hairdryer method, we're going to focus on one specific lens at a time. So right now we're going to focus here on the left lens, and we're going to heat up the entire left frame around the lens, and we're going to move the hairdryer around, making sure to give even heat around the entire lens. Now also make sure your heat setting is set all the way too high on your hairdryer if you do have a heat setting, and on high it should take about 45 seconds on each specific lens. So it's been about 45 seconds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just pop out the lens, and I'm gonna show you guys this in full speed. So right now I'm pulling down on the thinnest part of the sunglasses, and then I'm pushing the sunglass lens out. And just like that, it pops out, and we've removed our sunglass from the frames. Very simple and easy. Now let me go ahead and kind of slow it down and give you some more specific instructions. Well, I made that look pretty easy, didn't I? Well, unfortunately, it's a little bit harder than I made it look in that first segment. Now let me go ahead and give some more detailed instructions on how to remove the lens. So the key here to remove the lens is we are going to focus on the weakest part of the frames, which is here on the bottom left of the frame. We can see it is very thin right there. So that's where we want to focus our pulling power on. So we're going to want to pull that in a downward direction, and then with our other finger, we want to press the lens towards the front. So at this angle, I'm pressing towards the video camera, and that combined method of pulling down on the frames and then pushing out on the lens should work perfectly. Now here's another angle where you can use your thumbs to do the pressing. So again, we're pulling down with our left hand and then we're pressing with our thumb outward, and then the lens pops out. So this is just another angle that you can do this if it's more comfortable, and you might get a little bit more leverage with your thumbs than with your pointing finger and middle finger. All right, so now to put the new lens in, we're gonna heat up the frame again, and we're gonna do one lens at a time. So we're gonna completely heat up the frames for, again, about 45 seconds. And then of course, we will grab our new lens that we want to use as a replacement, and we are going to start this process by feeding in the right side of the Ray-Ban painted on logo. So we're gonna feed that in towards the bridge of the sunglasses first, and then we're going to press in with our thumb on the Ray-Ban logo, and then we're gonna go the opposite of the Ray-Ban logo, and that's gonna slowly slide in, and it's just going to leave us with this bottom corner right here. About 50% of the time, pinching right here in the corner will lock in the lens, and then you'll be good to go. However, mine was a little bit stubborn. Now, if it's stubborn like mine was, it's not a big deal. All you have to do is apply some more heat, specifically straight to the corner that you want the lens to slide into. You're gonna apply heat for about 30 seconds here. And then after that, we just simply pinch right here in the corner of the lens that we want to pop in. And then just like that, it's going to pop in, and it should make an audible little snap that lets you know the lens is perfectly in the sunglass frames. Well, there it is, my tutorial on how to remove and replace the lenses on your authentic Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses. Super easy and simple. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments section down below. I will try to answer all the questions that I get about how to remove the lenses on these sunglasses. I also have a ton of other really interesting reviews on the YouTube channel, so make sure to check out the page for a ton of other really interesting sunglass related content.